All right, this time, same idea, perpendicular to the x-axis, so still this region here. This time it's a semicircle, so this line right here is the semicircle, like that. All right, so with the diameter across the base, okay, so that is the diameter right here. So this is the diameter. Find the volume of this solid. So this length right here is top minus bottom. So that's 3 minus the ln x squared plus 1. Now, we want the radius of that for this function, is the radius is needed, and that would only be half of that amount. So I would have to divide that by 2. So it's pi r squared, and then the radius, so here's the radius going in here, is half that squared. So there's pi r squared. But keep in mind, we only wanted a semicircle, so there's another half right here for the semicircle. So that's the half because if it's a semicircle, that's the half because this length is only radius, half that. dx will make it volume. And then we can find the limits of integration starting at 1, and then it goes to the same intersection point here, 4.3686997. And then we're going to type that into our calculator, and I might end up using the y-bars in this situation. So I'll press math, integral 1 to 4.3686997. Okay, so now I got to go 1/2 times pi times parentheses here. So I'm going to do another set of parentheses I think is needed. Bars, and then I got to go y1 minus bars y2. Close that, divide by 2, and then close that. And so this whole thing needs to be squared right here. And let's double check that that looks right. And I think that looks good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. And I get, well, this is my answer. Something else here is that because this 1/2 and this pi are not being squared, they're not part of this function here, they're just constants. I could just bring them out to the front. So like if I potentially, instead of doing all this here, I could delete this so that maybe I can see a little bit better that the whole thing here is being squared. Oh, I think I need to add a parenthesis in here. So I'm gonna second insert parenthesis. Okay, and then, all right, so that whole thing should be not the answer, but if I take that answer and then multiply by 1/2 and multiply by a pi, then it comes out to be the same thing, but it looks maybe a little bit easier typing that in than when you put it all in there. So any constant can always be brought out.